The winter Steam sale has arrived, and it's packed with unbeatable deals on some of the best games out there. We've picked out 15 incredible titles at their lowest prices, so if you're looking to add some gems to your collection, you're in the right place. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for more gaming content and check the description below for all the details on these epic discounts. Abiotic Factor is a unique, atmospheric survival game set in a mysterious post-apocalyptic world. In this game, you explore various environments, solve puzzles, and battle robotic enemies in a story-driven experience. The gameplay revolves around crafting, resource management, and completing quests as you navigate through dangerous sectors. Players will find themselves journeying through a variety of environments, such as foggy towns and industrial complexes, all while uncovering the secrets of a world on the brink of collapse. The game incorporates tactical combat, where players can craft weapons, interact with NPCs, and face off against different enemy types, including unkillable large creatures. The game's crafting system is robust, allowing you to create essential tools like crossbows, hacking devices, and specialized armor. Additionally, Abiotic Factor includes exploration of portal worlds, each with its own set of challenges and enemies, adding a layer of depth and variety to the game. While traveling through these areas, players will encounter power cells, which are key to progressing through locked sectors and unlocking new paths in the game. Strategic thinking and careful planning are critical, especially as the game features intricate environmental puzzles and combat scenarios that require a mix of both resourcefulness and skill. Core Keeper is a top-down sandbox adventure game that blends survival, crafting, and exploration elements, drawing inspiration from titles like Terraria and Stardew Valley. It offers both single-player and cooperative multiplayer modes, supporting up to 8 players. Set in a procedurally generated underground cavern, players awaken as explorers near a mysterious relic known as the Core. The primary objective is to unravel the secrets of the Core while surviving the subterranean environment. Gameplay involves mining resources, crafting tools, building bases, farming crops, and battling various creatures. The game features diverse biomes, each with unique resources and enemies, encouraging extensive exploration. Players can choose from different starting classes, each providing specific skill bonuses and starting equipment. As they progress, engaging in activities like mining, combat, and running enhances related skills, improving efficiency and abilities. The game also includes a cooking system where players can combine ingredients to create meals that offer health boosts and other perks. Base building is a significant aspect, allowing players to create and customize their underground homes. Defeating bosses yields items that can summon NPC merchants to reside in the player's base, providing access to unique goods and services. The game world is expansive and, upon certain in-game events, can become infinitely generated, offering endless exploration opportunities. Sunkenland is a post-apocalyptic survival and exploration game set in a future where rising sea levels have submerged much of Earth's surface. Players scavenge through sunken cities, gathering resources and lost technologies, while constructing and customizing bases above and below water. The game emphasizes modular base building, allowing for personalized strongholds that can be fortified against threats. Diving mechanics enable exploration of underwater environments, including submerged skyscrapers and tunnels with dangers lurking in the depths. Combat involves defending against hostile NPC clans and pirates, with options for both direct confrontations and stealth tactics. Crafting systems support the creation of weapons, tools, and equipment essential for survival. Sunkenland offers both solo and cooperative multiplayer modes, encouraging collaboration in the aquatic wasteland. The game receives regular updates, introducing new content and improvements. MiSide is an upcoming psychological thriller blending life simulation, dating sim elements, and creepy adventure gameplay. The game presents an intriguing scenario where the protagonist, a young man, finds himself trapped in a virtual world. He initially interacts with Mita, a virtual girl from a mobile game, but things quickly take a dark turn as the virtual reality becomes a twisted prison. Mita's obsession with keeping him by her side leads to a series of increasingly bizarre and unsettling events, turning the narrative into a psychological nightmare. The gameplay shifts from a bird's-eye view when the protagonist interacts with Mita on his mobile screen to a first-person perspective once he enters her digital world. Players can engage in daily activities like cooking, taking selfies, and even playing mini-games. Over time, these tasks become more complex, immersing the player further into the unnerving atmosphere. The game features an anime-inspired graphic style that contrasts sharply with the dark, tense story, as well as a warm, ambient soundtrack that transitions into more atmospheric sounds as the tension builds. Firewatch is a first-person adventure game developed by Campo Santo, known for its atmospheric exploration and narrative-driven gameplay. Set in the Wyoming wilderness, the game casts players in the role of Henry, a fire lookout stationed in the Shoshone National Forest. His only companion is Delilah, his supervisor, with whom he communicates via walkie-talkie. The game is celebrated for its stunning art style, which blends vibrant colors with a minimalist approach, creating an immersive world full of environmental storytelling. Players navigate the dense forest, uncovering secrets while listening to the evolving relationship between Henry and Delilah. The gameplay emphasizes a leisurely pace, allowing players to wander at their own speed, solve puzzles, and enjoy the serene natural surroundings. Along the way, you'll encounter challenges like navigating rugged terrain or solving environmental puzzles. But the main focus remains on the emotional narrative and character development. The story takes a turn when strange occurrences in the forest begin to unfold, drawing Henry into a deeper mystery. Trepang 2 is a first-person shooter. The game draws inspiration from mid-2000s shooters, delivering a blend of intense action and supernatural abilities. Players assume the role of Subject 106, an amnesiac super soldier who escapes from a clandestine facility operated by the Horizon Corporation. Enhanced with extraordinary powers, including invisibility and bullet time, Subject 106 embarks on a mission of vengeance, confronting both human adversaries and paranormal entities. The gameplay spotlights fast-paced, visceral combat, allowing players to execute stylish maneuvers and unleash devastation upon enemies. The inclusion of stealth mechanics and a bullet time feature adds strategic depth, enabling players to navigate encounters with tactical precision. The game's design pays homage to classic shooters, offering a nostalgic yet modernized experience. Shadows of Doubt is an innovative and immersive sandbox detective game that blends elements of stealth, investigation, and open-world exploration in a richly detailed, procedurally generated city. Set in a dystopian sci-fi noir universe, the game puts you in the shoes of a private investigator tasked with solving crimes, uncovering conspiracies, and navigating the complexities of a city teeming with life, corruption, and secrets. The game offers unparalleled freedom, allowing players to approach each case in their own unique way. From collecting evidence, interrogating suspects, and hacking into surveillance systems, to sneaking into buildings and searching for clues, every action can have a significant impact on the world and its inhabitants. The procedural generation ensures that no two cities or cases are ever the same, providing endless replayability. As a detective, you'll navigate a living, breathing city populated by AI-driven citizens, each with their own schedules, personalities, and secrets. Every detail matters, and even the smallest piece of evidence can lead to a breakthrough in a case. Enshrouded is a survival action RPG developed by Keen Games, blending exploration, combat, crafting, and base building in a richly detailed fantasy world. Players assume the role of the Flameborn, the last hope of an ancient civilization, tasked with fighting the mysterious and destructive force known as the Shroud. This malevolent fog mutates life and serves as a central threat in the game. Set in a vast, open world, Enshrouded challenges players to explore, fight off mutated creatures and bosses, and master a customizable skill tree to develop unique combat styles. The game allows players to craft powerful weapons, armor, and spells to aid in their journey. Beyond survival, players can unleash their creativity by terraforming the environment, building detailed bases, and designing homes with a wide variety of materials and furnishings. These bases can also serve as hubs for allies who provide access to advanced crafting options and mythical items. The game supports up to 16-player co-op multiplayer, offering shared adventures and collaborative creativity. Raft is an open-world survival game that immerses players in a vast, endless ocean. Starting on a modest 2x2 raft, your primary objective is to gather debris, expand your floating home, and fend off threats like sharks. The game offers both single-player and multiplayer modes, allowing you to embark on this oceanic adventure alone or with friends. As you navigate the open sea, you'll encounter various islands and underwater areas rich in resources. These locations provide opportunities to collect materials essential for crafting tools, weapons, and building structures to enhance your raft. Managing basic needs, such as hunger and thirst, is crucial. You'll need to catch or grow food and purify water to survive. Additionally, protecting your crops from seagulls adds another layer of challenge. Raft's engaging gameplay is complemented by its unique art style and atmospheric soundtrack, which together create an immersive experience. The game has received positive reviews for its innovative take on the survival genre and its emphasis on cooperative play. Whether you're a solo adventurer or prefer teaming up, Raft offers a compelling and dynamic survival experience on the high seas. Barotrauma is an intense cooperative multiplayer game set in the hostile depths of Jupiter's moon, Europa. Players control a crew aboard a submarine, navigating the treacherous underwater environment while managing limited resources, repairing damage, and fending off hostile creatures. The game features complex mechanics, including pressure systems, flooding, and various dangers like alien threats, making teamwork essential for survival. Each player assumes a specific role aboard the submarine, with unique tasks required to keep the vessel functioning and the crew alive. For instance, the captain oversees the mission and directs the crew, while the engineer handles the submarine's power and structural integrity. 7 Days to Die is an open-world survival horror game that uniquely blends elements of first-person shooters, tower defense, and role-playing games. Set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by the undead, players must gather resources, craft tools, and build shelters to withstand relentless zombie hordes. The game features a dynamic day-night cycle, with zombies becoming more aggressive after dark, and every 7th day brings a blood moon event, unleashing a massive horde upon the player. With voxel-based, destructible environments, players can shape the world as they see fit, creating intricate fortifications or exploring vast, procedurally generated landscapes. The game offers both single-player and multiplayer modes, encouraging cooperative or competitive play. Its deep crafting system, challenging survival elements, and open-ended sandbox gameplay have defined the survival genre, offering an involving experience for players seeking a complex and unforgiving world to conquer. REKA is an atmospheric exploration and base-building game set in late 19th century rural Europe. Players assume the role of REKA, an apprentice to the legendary witch Baba Yaga, embarking on a journey through diverse landscapes, including forests, fields, and swamps. The game emphasizes building and customizing a mobile, chicken-legged cottage, allowing players to create a personalized haven that travels with them. As an herb witch, players collect magical and mundane ingredients to craft medicines and supplies, aiding local villagers and influencing their relationships. The game features a fully customizable character creation system, enabling players to define their witch's appearance. REKA is available in early access on Steam, with plans for additional content and updates based on community feedback. The game has received positive reviews for its magical world and dynamic gameplay. Dark Hours is a cooperative survival horror game developed by Piece of Cake Studios, accommodating up to 4 players. The game begins with a heist gone awry due to a supernatural event, leaving your team of robbers trapped in an auction house inhabited by a demonic entity. Your primary objective shifts from theft to survival, requiring exploration and teamwork to find an escape route or effective hiding spots until daylight. The game focuses attention on cooperative gameplay, encouraging players to work together to overcome challenges and evade the lurking evil. Eden Crafters is an ambitious open-world survival and crafting game that takes players on a transformative journey to reclaim and rejuvenate a hostile alien world. With rich gameplay mechanics and enveloping visuals, it's a game that combines elements of survival, crafting, exploration, and automation to create a unique gaming experience. Whether playing solo or teaming up with friends in co-op mode, Eden Crafters invites you to build, explore, and engineer your way to a thriving ecosystem. Set on a toxic, desolate planet, your mission is to make it habitable for humanity. The game challenges you to temper extreme weather, establish a breathable atmosphere, and purify the planet's resources. From taming deadly storms to converting toxic lakes into clean water, every task you complete inches the planet closer to sustainability. These environmental changes are dynamic and tied directly to your actions, giving players a sense of agency and accomplishment as they shape the world. The Last Plague Blight is a challenging survival game that immerses players in a procedurally generated open world ravaged by a mysterious disease known as the Blight. In this unforgiving environment, players must manage essential survival needs such as hunger, hydration, and energy. Tasks like cooking, crafting, and gathering materials are time-consuming and require careful planning. For instance, water must be boiled to ensure its safety for consumption, and raw materials need proper treatment before crafting tools. The game features a dynamic terraforming and shelter building system, allowing players to construct walls, floors, and roofs without being restricted to a grid. The game also offers co-op multiplayer, enabling players to collaborate with others to survive and explore the world together. And that's a wrap on our 15 must-have games from the Winter Steam Sale. Whether you're a fan of open-world exploration, heart-pounding action, or captivating stories, there's something here for everyone. Make sure to grab your favorites before the sale ends. Let me know in the comments which games you're picking up, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates. See you next time, and happy gaming!